Welcome to my channel. My name is Markia. You can call me Kitty Colorado. This will be my introduction to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm kind of in a dark area. 2020's been a really fucked up year. Or, it's been a year of lessons, blessings, and losses. All kinds of shit. I lost my house. Damn near lost my kids. Lost a relationship. So I'm currently homeless at this point. Living out of my RV. I've been wanting to do my channel for 2 years now. And it's been difficult due to COVID. Everything, relationships, personal life, everything. I'm spitting because I've been cleaning this RV all fucking day. Like, all day. I done took the seats out. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Currently going through the muck right now. I had a business going. It failed. The electrical business. I actually wanted to start my channel due to the electrical. And I'm also a tarot reader. But it's been, I didn't want to give off the wrong vibrations to those who are in need at this moment. This is me. I just wanted to give a genuine, real introduction to my channel. I look a hot fucking mess. I feel a hot mess. Damn, my nose looks huge on this camera. But it's been difficult. I'm surviving. I have all 5, 10 fingers. Everything works. Healthy. So I'm trying not to complain. Pretty much all I wanted to say is just be grateful for the things that you have and the people that are involved in your life. Dealing with people can be really difficult. Sometimes we don't like the things that people do, and we actually tend to expect people to do what we do and to feel how we feel and to love how we love, and that's just not the case. And when you go along with life expecting that same treatment that you actually give, you're just going to be disappointed each and every time. I mean, I'm not saying that it can't happen, but I am saying just don't expect that so that you're not surprised with disappointment. There's a lot of good people in the world. There's a lot of things that you can be grateful about and healthy, healthy about, go about things differently. All I'm saying pretty much is that just be grateful for where you stand, and if you got to let some people go, let them go. Sometimes you got to take losses in order to rebuild and start on a flat surface. Start loving yourself and start really acknowledging the things that you have considered and you have given in life. Um, it's what I'm kind of on right now. If you want something new, you're going to lose a lot. I didn't want my old life no more. I was drinking so much. I was partying so much. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. I smoked too much goddamn weed. Fucking black ass lips and shit. But I'm actually 90 days clean of smoking marijuana. I still have drinks here and there though, because it's been difficult to cope with. I mean, I've been smoking marijuana over 15 years. And there were certain people that had to go, and who didn't really like the change, who didn't appreciate my change. So that comes with a lot of shit. That comes with maybe the house, the car, the clothes, the furniture, everything. I had to let go of everything. And I'm grateful to have an RV passed down to me from my grandfather. You know, it's been hopping around in the family, and somehow it got to me when I really, really needed it. Like, I can say one person lived in here besides myself. And I'm grateful that I have just at least this. And my kids are safe and eating, and they're warm and going to school and still doing the things that I would be providing for at that moment. That mommy's going through a lot. So I'm grateful, you know. So this is my introduction. I'm not too sure if you're going to like or subscribe, because this is I'm looking all kinds of crazy. I don't know what y'all are expecting me to be all glamorous and maked up and, just makeup. And I wanted to give a genuine introduction of where I start today, because who knows what's going to happen in the next 2 years or in the next 6 months, If you want to talk about anything that you're struggling with, it may not seem like I have some wisdom to give at this moment, because I am in I'm not even going to say I'm in a bad space. I am like rebuilding myself and rebuilding my life, which is great because I've learned so much along the way, and I've let go of a lot of bad habits. And I know a lot of people are struggling with addiction, and I know a lot of people are overwhelmed with this COVID. I know a lot of people are just overwhelmed, period, with relationships, and if you're in an abusive relationship, or mentally, physically, emotionally abusive. Just because somebody's not putting their hands on you, I don't care who you are, man, woman, because women can be abusive also. I just want you to know that I've succumbed all of that. It may not be exactly what you may be going through, but I lost a lot due to the fact that I wanted something better for me and my children. And I need to word that differently, because a loss is like something you can't get back. I can get my house back. I can get a car back. I can get money back that I've done put into a lot of crap, Only thing, like, if I lost is like somebody dying. I lost a lot of friends last year. And, that's difficult in itself. It makes you feel lonely. I can understand people feeling suicidal and a whole bunch of trauma that they've been through in life. I never would have thought that I would be talking about suicide, with anybody. I don't care about on any subject. I just never thought that. I thought I was really strong, A lot of people go on with life and they gotta hold this composure, of being strong all the time. And those are the greats. Those are the ones that are great, And then the next day, we don't see them no more. And I want to prevent that. I want to prevent that for myself. I want to prevent that for anybody. It gets hard. And sometimes most people don't want other people seeing them sweat. Seeing them hurt, crying, like they can't do anything about how they feel. You can have a house, car, money in your pocket and still feel freaking miserable as shit. And I just want to get out to those people who feel that way, Because it shouldn't be no reason that you feel that way and you're still pushing and you're still doing things like waking up in the morning to go to work and taking care of your kids and, if you're married or in a relationship, making sure all that is proper and healthy. And if it's not, if you don't have the strength to actually get out of something that's unhealthy, I want to build a platform for that. So that people can stop feeling like they're lesser than the next person if they get left, or if they're not in this certain kind of relationship, or if they're in some type of unhealthy situation where money is just involved and they feel like they don't have anything else if they leave that relationship or leave that situation. I'm talking about parents, family too, not just a husband and wife, because those things are toxic also. Dealing with family, they can make you feel like shit. And if you don't do what they want you to do, they leave you high and dry with nothing and not knowing how to fend for yourself in the outside world. And then you just feel like shit because either you don't have this or that or this and that to compose a stable mind. This is my introduction. I'm Markia. You could call me Kitty Colorado. That's where I'm from. I hope everybody's keeping their head up during these holidays. I know there's a lot going on. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel so you can continue watching and see my journey. And maybe we can all teach each other something in the long run. Because everybody needs love. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. It gets hard and we feel like we have to do it by ourselves, and we really don't. And I'm not talking about money or anything. I'm talking about just a simple ear. We're doing all this virtual shit, so we really can't have the connections that we probably really need as human beings, but conversations is strengthening also. So that gave me strength within myself, just starting this video. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I kept feeling like everything had to be perfect. I have to make sure my makeup's done, or eyelashes, making sure my eyebrows ain't looking bushy, and making sure my hair is good and my nails is on point and I'm dressing good. Look at this. I done gained some weight due to this COVID too. I done gained some weight. But I just had to show that because I want to be genuine. I don't want people thinking that everybody's perfect, because that's just not the case. You're perfectly imperfect. Your imperfections are fine as long as you're working on them. If you want to change something, then you need to change it, you know? You just have to. That's what I'm learning along this way. I didn't think I was going to lose so much of trying to change, but I did. I've been stable for over a decade, and this is really hard for me. It's been really difficult, and it's been lonely. And then trying to stay strong on not treading back to the old relationships or toxic relationships that I had been involved in just because I'm lonely. You know, I read a quote and it said, just because you're thirsty doesn't mean you should drink poison, you know? You gotta make sure that water's clean. And just because I'm lonely doesn't mean I need to go back to what is easy for me. I don't know if you can see the stress in my eyes, but it's there. And I'm not afraid to show it. I don't want to be afraid to show it. And you shouldn't be afraid to show it either. If you're stressed out and overwhelmed about something, you should be able to be genuine about it and get help for it, you know? I don't care who it is. I don't care how much money you got in your pocket. And you should be able to be loved. And just because somebody sees you sweat, you know, you shouldn't be feeling like you're at the lowest of the low because you're stressed out. And if you don't keep things going the way that other people want to see, it's just fucked up. You need to get rid of those people too. You know, people can't wait to see you sweat and make you feel like you haven't did shit. Like you don't put the work in. Every great needs a break. And to think about themselves, you know, before you blow up and cause harm to people who just don't need it, who don't deserve it, you know. Well, if you like my introduction to my page, my channel, like and subscribe. It's kind of sad. I didn't want to bring anybody down or anything, but just show some support, you know. It's really nothing to like and subscribe to my channel so that I can pursue something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And so I can help people along the way too. So yeah, like, subscribe, and peace and blessings.